Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TM Games. We have the mapping expert on screen with you. It's me, randomized. No, I'm kidding. It is actually Tona, who will be our guest panelist here to go over some of the mapping parts for this mapping portion of the event. Tona, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm fine. I'm fine. This was a really fun event to have a mapping contest. We had 38 maps, really good ones, and I'm really excited to show you what we get.
Yeah, no, I am looking forward to it too. Turbo, do you think after we get to show off all these maps, you think you can speed run and do some fast learning on them?
Yeah, I'll play them with voice commands, that's for sure, right? But I think it will be hard to. Let's see in what directions those maps do go, because there were, I think, six kind of variables where the maps were kind of judged by. That competitiveness is one of them. So I think it will be hard to fast learn those kind of maps. So what do you think, Tona, about the maps? Like, maybe my assumption is correct.
Yeah, well, accessibility also was an important category to. Well, there are six categories: route, scenery, accessibility, diversity, originality, competitiveness, and the respect of the team. So yeah, each category has a mark given by judges, five judges, and then there is a final mark with these categories. But yeah, some maps are harder to pick up, and some other ones are easier, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. So the fun part about this, folks, is that as Tona said, we do have judges. They will be the ones that are putting the score along all the different categories they have to be able to follow. Remember, there was also the important rule that they have to be driving, the route has to go onto the TM Games logo, which is really cool that these players have to be very creative to all somehow come across the same part of the map. And of course, chat, can we really judge things without you? So you, chat, are also going to be judging in the text chat. So as these maps come up, you will then put a number in the chat, and then the average of you guys will be giving us the score to add on. So yes, you have influence for this one. I see someone typing. No. We're not driving on this map. That was the
That would
2D
be
map.
fun as well.
There is a plugin to do that. There is a plugin. We could technically set that up and see chat try to take it on.
So numbers from 1 to 10, right? You're
Correct.
talking about.
Yep,
Okay.
1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, I believe, if I remember correctly.
And you can only vote once, I guess.
believe
not
so,
10
yeah.
times.
Yeah, you can't just sit there and spam, folks. All right, so no spamming. All right, I'm totally not going to be sitting here trying to spam myself as well. You know, but I'm excited for this because of the fact that there's always the joke about the map reviewing in the game. And the pain that it can be sometimes where people just throw random maps in there, but then there's also moments of finding the diamond in the rust kind of thing. But it's also going to be funny because now chat is going to get a little experience. I don't know. I believe Tona, you've helped out with many tournaments, and I know for myself I've ran many tournaments, and there's a lot of maps to go through, and you guys are going to pretty much see what it's like for us to figure out what maps will be in tournaments. So I think with that being said, it's time we start looking at some maps. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, whenever production is ready, let's get them up on screen. Chat, get your numbers ready, and let's check out some fun maps. I believe they're going to be in alphabetical order, so it has nothing to do with the production didn't choose which ones they liked more.
Exactly. So we will start with the map name altogether now. You won't know which country built this map for now. At the end, you will know, of course. So this is the first map. All we will do is we will have a look to the GPS once, Then we will go to Camp 7 to have a look around, and we will do another GPS run to see again the map. And at the end of the second GPS, the votes will be closed, and we will reveal the jury notes and the final mark. So this first map is an alt-car maps, and well, all 4 cars are highlighted, and we already saw we drove on several letter of the TM Games logo, and this is the stadium car, which is the end of the map. What do you guys think about it?
Very
So
cool
far,
concept,
I
actually.
think it's sick, yeah.
Everything
was that
being
a
used
letter?
in there. Plastic is wood being used there as well. Good risky finish. A bit more of a simpler map, but I think that's already a good point for accessibility. So I would give this map 7 out of 10 for me. Like, just as a good starting point. It's not too hard. It's not too easy in that way. We also had that downhill section with the rally car. But seeing all of those 4 cars being used is always a lot of fun to play, really.
And something which is really interesting is the fact that there is the logo. This is a letter of the logo here, and there is the effect color according to the logo. For example, the green is the reset. Here you have the no brake, and every color has this effect. For example,
True.
the orange is the fragile.
That's really
and
cool.
This is something really, really creative, I guess.
Okay, then I'm gonna put it one more up actually. So I hope can someone still change their vote as well when I put in 7 and now I put in 8. Does my 8 count now or does 7 count? Does anyone know?
I guess this is the
7
right
counts.
the
yeah,
last
so-
one.
So
Yeah,
the
I'm
most
gonna-
recent one does count. So you can still
I'm
change your
gonna-
vote then, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in an 8 for myself, just because the originality
cannot change.
already off the bat is
Yeah.
pretty sick. It's really cool to see. Essentially, you know, I know people are gonna probably automatically start downvoting it because they see alt cars. Alt cars has been a
that's
big,
what I've seen.
it's been a big hit or miss, I would say, in Trackmania. I think you know, y'all are just being Twitch chat, you know, and but the actual creativity of it, the difficulty doesn't look too hard. This looks like a pretty easy map to pick up. It is, and I love the Olympic sign at the end. So
And this is the end.
yeah, I think that's a really good map. It looks, you know, across all the categories, I would say the only thing that I would say is that I feel like the difficulty is a little low. I've always said that I think we are getting to a point now where Trackmania players can be challenged a little bit. You know, we've been getting more and more people involved, but that is cool. The fact that you can look straight down and see all the letters across, that creativity is sick.
That's really sick. Maybe not visible at the first point. So guys, make sure to hesitate a bit with your votes because, of course, I wanted to change my vote now as well. And the voting is still open. So, yeah, wait a bit, right?
This is the end, yeah.
Now it's closed. Okay, now it's closed.
Yep. So the voting is closed now. So I believe we can check out the total and look at what the jury also put in. Yeah, no, for real. Ooh, jury with a 5.9. Tona, can you maybe explain why they started with 5.9?
Well, so there were 5 judges, and overall this was a fun concept, and judges liked that. Maybe some parts were a bit punishing, like the fragile here, which was a bit punishing, because you keep it until the checkpoint, which is here. But yeah, this is a good map, and I guess that judges overall liked it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, here we go with the new map. So what we will do, like we have 38 maps to show. So what we will do is the vote is closed at the end of the second GPS, to be sure to be able to show all 38 maps in 2 hours. So second map is Altius.
Ooh, great media tracker there already. I'm liking it. Oh, that's awesome.
Look at that. I love
That's
that.
so cool
folks,
already.
This is in the game. I'm just saying. Sometimes I think people.
Wow.
forget.
Okay. Wow. Okay,
Okay,
that
and
sets
we
a
can see the
statement
logo
already.
there. Yeah,
I'm
Impressive.
looking forward to this one.
I would be so upset if this was like the worst map ever, but the coolest intro. Okay. That's pretty sick. Up into the hill. Chat, try
Reminds
to
me
really
of a
also spot
khaki,
where those
khaki of
letters
the
are.
day. Really reminds me of that. Some wicked tricks already, but also then you have some mixed turns in here, intertwined. So really cool map so far.
Very,
impression.
very creative one. Yeah.
Okay, it
So we are
felt
dro-
like a little bit like World Tour Identities. I like that.
Yes.
You are talking
Ooh,
about the
no
World
grip.
Tour identity? Here we go.
yeah. I like the no grip in the middle of that. That was really cool.
That
It's
looks-
really interesting too because like, whoa, I forgot about that. Oh, I love that. I like how like,
look at
it
this
felt like you were on a
scenery.
ski slope. You know, like you were just constantly going back and forth, Oh, look at that! I didn't even see the.
Oh, the
see the
scenery
mountain.
is so good as well.
Wow.
With the layers and the just alpine setting as well. Wow.
This is like real, like an Olympic village. This is
Yeah.
really, really impressive. A lot of details everywhere. And the route is so creative. This is really an impressive map, I guess.
I have to go with
Yeah,
a 9 here,
love that.
actually. I'm not sure what's still coming up, so I don't want to take the 10 out of 10, but that's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So here
throw
we
a
go.
9 in there as well.
Second GPS.
All right, second GPS, folks. So make sure to get your votes in now, as we're going to be looking through this one more time. Okay, I love that front flip. Into the
really,
even
really
the
impressive.
fact that you can see, like, they even did a nice little job putting the label for the plastic, so you really do know, like, you can't get. No one could say they got debated into thinking it was water or something or ice. Plastic. Look at that.
Yeah,
See,
that's,
big
that's a
sign.
nice. So many small details on this map, and I really love that also on RPG maps, for example. Like, but having, as you said, Tona, this Olympic village being displayed, it's so cool. Really looking forward what comes up if there's any other creative maps like that, but I assume so. And also identities.
Really cool map, yeah, I guess so. And we will discover the jury mark in a few seconds now. So I guess this is a quite high one, to be honest. Because this
Alright,
is a
bonus balls.
really, really impressive map.
Yeah, no, I think it's really cool. So maybe we should start to pull up the total, see what the jury said. Chat, you guys said 7.86 and jury said 8.4. That was a
Quite close.
pretty good
quite
score
close.
overall. Yeah.
Really
Can
impressive.
you miss the Fen probably?
Maybe
If you
it's
go off to
it's
the
just
evil.
a little speed check, or you have a
To be
poor
honest,
alignment.
it's not that hard. This is a fourth iteration here. So
Yeah.
if you are when you are coming to that block, you are directly going there. And even if you are a bit wide here, you are coming to that finish here, which is kind of smart and impressive, and yeah, something really unique.
I agree. Haven't seen a
Well-
finish like that.
Next map, guys, which is Outsave 9.
Yeah, and chat. Ooh, excuse me. We may have to go a little bit quicker on these maps, so I hope no one feels that we are trying to speed up off of their maps or anything. We do have a lot of maps to go through, folks. So please, no one ever think we are rushing through your maps. But here we go into the third one, as you said, Outsave 9. They got rid of the O. What happened to the O?
He gets swallowed by this beautiful map. I mean, look how much is going on here. Look at the scenery as well. Oh my. This looks
Very,
like a track
very
of the day.
detailed. Yeah. Well, this is our first map with a penalty. there will be some penalties, sadly. This track get a penalty because CP3, as far as I remember, is kinda hard to respawn, and it was very important to have CP easily respawnable. So this map, the final score will have 0.25 point penalty. This is a quite low penalty, but there are some penalties, and we will detail them, of course. So this was a run, and yeah, look at this scenery. Very, very detailed.
Very detailed, yeah. I mean, it's over the top almost. There's something to look for in every possible way on this one. But it really feels like a track of the day, I have to be honest. Very accessible. Yeah, maybe the checkpoint is too hard to respawn. Checkpoint 3 you mentioned. But
This is this one.
Okay.
Which is in not the right direction, where you are
I
something
see.
like that.
Yeah, there we
the
go.
way is going there.
Okay. Probably
Okay.
to avoid the triangle for the turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the hard choices as mappers now, because you don't want the... You know, I think a lot of people don't know about this, but like you can really customize a lot of blocks in the game. And that checkpoint in general, you could go in and edit the actual arch of the checkpoint, as well as the arms, the little black arms of the checkpoint, and then you could delete it. But the problem is once you do that, then you can't edit the cool little sign at the top of the checkpoint. So a lot of times mappers will just flip the checkpoint so you don't have to worry about the bar, but then respawnability is a little bit of a rough one. So you kind of have to play that game of, you know, do I like it, or, you know, do we edit the block or not? You know, it's choices that mappers have to make. Also, by the way, chat, it looks like you guys are locking in around that 6.24. Well, we probably got about 30 seconds or so to show off this map. So that was the last bit of the second GPS. So we are going to be locking it in. So make sure that if you want to throw it in there now. And I think it's time to reveal the juries and the total. And it's going to be almost a perfect 6 across the board.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Like, jury notes and the Twitch one are really close, and we are seeing now in the total, this is below 6 because of the penalty.
Yeah, so not incorrect math. This is 0.25 penalty because of checkpoint 3, but still a good score, I would say. And let's move on to the next map. By the looks of it,
Base.
base.
This map is based.
Well,
Maybe it's base, yeah.
the map is named Base, but, well, sadly this is another map with, I guess this is the map with the highest penalty, 2.75 point of penalty for different things. First of all, this was the only maps which was sent after the deadline, but also we won't cross all 6 colors of the TM Games logo. And yeah, Base was this isn't the real name of the map, but we needed anonymous names and everything anonymous, and the name wasn't anonymous, so many things, and sadly a high penalty of 2.75 points of penalty.
Yeah, but still looks like a fun map to play. It looks a bit rushed there. Also the GPS making some mistakes, but I'm all in for those kind of maps with odd transitions, maybe not being too smooth. And yeah, that maybe brings the question, how accessible is it for a beginner if you hard jump into a turn, or the ice, for example, which look quite difficult. Yeah, but definitely one of the maps, let's say it like that.
Yeah, I would. I would say this is definitely one of those types of maps that I would see when people come to me and go like, "Hey, can I get some advice on my map?" and blah 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 blah. I would say this is one of those maps where it's like, okay, you got a visual, you got a vision. I like the ideas. It needs to be implemented a little bit better. You know, because that's the hardest part about mapping in general, is not just creating a cool, fun, playable map, but like, you know, you might not be as skilled as like the rest of the community when it comes to actually playing. That's why if you want to get into mapping, folks, like learn how to play the game, because that's one of the best ways to come up with better calculated things that happen on a map, as well as just seeing more and more maps out there, you know, getting more inspiration and stuff like that. So I could definitely tell like this is a player where they are still kind of learning the game as well. You can even just tell by the GPS and everything.
And also all the part it has built, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that this is a bit under-calculated map, so this would probably get a pretty low vote from me.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it 4 out of 10 just because I like those kind of scuffed maps in this regard. They're always fun to play. But yeah, it definitely makes sense. But maybe Tona, you have been mapping as well. I think also for XP Evo you put your hands into the map editor. Would you agree with the thesis from Randomize that, yeah, like if you are a decent player, it's easier to map?
I think so. To begin with the mapping, I think so. But this is not... I guess being really good at the game, I mean driving, won't make you really good at building a map. These are two things very, very different.
Fair, that's fair. I mean, there's good players who build weird maps. Like Granadi, for example, he has a very, very odd taste. Maybe he watches the stream even. But it has been better for the big Trackmania Cup. He really put it up. But I remember with some of his first maps, they were very dank. And then there's some players who maybe just spend a lot of time on the map editor and do some stuff. But yeah, look at the rating, 0.69 it is, due to the 2.75 penalty being applied here. And I think we're gonna go to the next map.
Yeah, this is the 5th one, named Centerpiece, and there is an intro as well. And what you can see as well to the left of your screen is we have a top 3 in live. So we can see at the moment this is Alpius, which is the best map, and it will be updated in live. So here we go with this 5th map named Centerpiece, and yeah, here we go with the GPS. And maybe you saw at the top of the map, the mappers recreated the logo of the mapping competition.
Yeah, that looks very cool. Also good theme, like with the coloring as well. So scenery wise, this one is already a beauty. I'll tell you that much. Again, a mixed style map. I hoped for a little bit of RPG, but you have some transitions here and there. So definitely is again mixed / RPG map, and some water here as well. So cool map so far.
Yeah, I'm generally enjoying watching this track. This definitely looks like something I would sit and grind away for a while. I generally love the idea of how mappers start to get to the point where you can like only use little parts of the map of a little part of the block, and do such a good job of creating a way that, you know, you there's the intended way to use a block, and then mappers get smarter on how to use the block, and then they, you know, move it. Okay.
Look at that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
when,
that's
when,
nice.
When we saw over, I saw the logo, like TM logos. I didn't see the mapping logo. I looked right through it.
Yeah, I can tell you that all judges loved a lot this idea to recreate with vanilla blocks the mapping logo, which wasn't needed, but this is this country embraced the team very, very well, and adapting a bit to their taste as well.
Yeah, I love it. So, folks, remember, we are now in the second GPS. So after this one is done, your votes will be locked in for this one. But right now, Twitch is looking at a 7.28, which is pretty cool. That again, I'm loving how Twitch chat has been relatively close to the actual judging panels. I think for once, Twitch chat is showing hope that we're not just a bunch of trolls, and when it means serious competition, we know what to do. And after I said that, now I'm gonna see a bunch of
wisdom of the crowds. I think that's an article that Nua put in, even though he's not in here. But I think that kind of adds up, right? But very cool map. Like as you said, it looks so much fun to play, to grind out those last couple of tents that you can find on the map, and also just seeing the ending. This one is definitely also accessible for beginners. Of course, you have some jumps here and there, but I think you're able to master and definitely finish this map. This ending also doesn't look too hard to clear.
No, exactly.
It's pretty sick.
Well, what is the jury note?
Yeah,
I'm kind of
that
curious about
score.
that.
Cool.
7.6. We're not far off from each other, folks. But also, as Tona brings on the next map, just so you all know that again, as we finally got a few maps up on the screen, you see in the top left corner, that is currently our map leaders. That is the three, I believe. If I remember correctly, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is our current podiums, are those three. Yeah, so as of right now, Save is just hanging on to P3. There's a good chance with the votes difference between the top two and number 3, we may see a big change up there. But yeah, we are now here onto chocolate fondue.
Yeah,
There's nothing
cool
chocolate
map there.
about this. Where's the
I'm
chocolate?
hungry.
I want chocolate. Where's the chocolate? I don't see brown.
No, I don't see it either. Well, sadly, another penalty for this map. It's a low penalty, 0.25 point of penalty, because this wasn't the good format of the name we gave the mappers. They needed to follow the exact same pattern, but this wasn't something respected. But yeah, quite low penalty for this map.
Yeah.
So much
folks,
going
also,
on here as well.
you hear the penalty. That is for the final score. Don't have that be influenced on your score. If you
Exactly.
like the map, vote it high. If you don't like the map, vote it low. But don't just... He's mentioning penalties so that everyone is aware that there may be a drop in score. But that doesn't mean everyone goes, oh, 0.2 penalty? Okay, drop my score. No. Vote what you want to vote.
0.25 points from that, right? But no, like that happens at the end. Cool map though, I have to be honest. Feels like a map from just from the start of the game, of course, adding those new blocks, but scenery wise really brings me back to 2021 and 2020, of course, with all the additional blocks and them being used. But very cool. A lot of things going on here as well, and a nice mixed style map, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think as well the route is really fun, not that hard to understand, and it's really interesting to push a bit on that map. The map overall is very well calculated, and this is a real pleasure to drive it.
Yeah,
That's
I
for
would
sure.
say purely by the route, the score goes up for me. The scenery feels... I don't want to say lackluster, right? Like, it's a good scenery. I just feel like you can get a little more creative. It just feels like just another... It almost feels like it's just another mix map to make and make these big towers and put them off on the side and then not too much in the middle, and there's your track. You know, I still love it. I love it, but compared to some of the other scenery we saw, yeah, it just feels like another track of the day style. It doesn't stand out like Altus, so like that would probably drop a couple points here or there for me. But we are closing that.
6.08.
Yep, 6.08 again.
Third
Twitch chat,
place.
not too far. Twitch chat's a little bit of a harder judge than our actual judges. I like it.
Wow, the thumbnail
yeah.
already. Wow. Okay, I'm looking forward to this one.
That
Look at
also
the
just
intro.
put Chocolate Fondue up into P3. Ooh, but yes, intro.
You needed to drive
Oh.
on all colors, and at every time you are crossing the color, and with the intro you see the color at the left of your screen. Really creative, I guess.
Yeah.
Chromoform. I like
And
that.
also the setting brings you back to old ancient times by the looks of it. Very cool.
Almost feels like Greek mythology.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah,
always love when
the
they do
scenery
the
is
GPS
really
like that.
impressive.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love the scenery. Oh, I love that they have the structures, so it really does feel like you're back there taking advantage of the bottom of the wood to have the wooden poles. Look at that. Like I always love trying to see the little details inside these maps that mappers think about as they put things together. You know, sure, the route is the route. Always love the route. Route's always good, but I love when the scenery starts kicking in to really show the characteristic of the mapper. This is beautiful. Get the car. You're almost there. Get the car.
Like this map really wants me to just spend time in Camp 7 and just see every small detail. Also those small fields there on the right side. That's just awesome. What a great map. I have to like that's the scenery difference I think that you were talking about from the previous map.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this one really figures.
Look at that. This is
That's
really impressive.
beautiful.
And you know what? For me, the most impressive thing is the fact that most of the scenery is actually vanilla.
Vanilla.
This
yeah.
is vanilla.
Wow.
This is really, really impressive.
Get out. That
You convinced me,
Look at
Tona.
these
It's a
details.
10 for me.
It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Even the route looks amazing. Yeah, I got to throw a 10 in there. Let's maybe look at the GPS one more time and really get to appreciate this one, and then we will lock in the votes. But yeah, even like again, that is small detail. That is the fun thing, because that's something I would have probably found because I did notice these arches here on the left. Anything where I saw yellow, I could tell that was the plastic blocks. I was able to spot that. But yeah, the whole building didn't even catch that. That's how flawlessly done. This is incredible. Even
And
the
that's
route
art.
is amazing.
That's art.
That
That's so
is art,
impressive
yeah.
to do. To build those structures just from scratch with vanilla blocks. So impressive. What a masterpiece.
And also the time they get, only 2 weeks to do a map like that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say for a map like this, on average, when you're trying to get it to look beautiful and everything, it would take somewhere around 30, 40 hours.
At
Potentially.
least, yeah.
The route's a little bit shorter. Usually when a route is like somewhere closer to like a minute to minute 10, that's when it gets a lot of hours into there. But yeah, we have a new leader, Chromoforum, with an 8.31. The jury was a little bit harder on that one than Twitch. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
What caused it to not be a 10 out of 10, Tona? As we get into the next map. Excuse me, sorry.
Well, I know that some judges liked a lot the scenery, but this was a bit out of the theme for them, and so the team mark was lower than, for example, Altius, and yeah, this is judge taste as well, and. But this is a really impressive map. Maybe as well a bit shorter, not that creative than Altius, meaning of driving style. This is really
Makes
classic,
sense.
but yeah, this is really impressive. I can understand the Twitch chat, and as well the jury. This is a 8.1, which is a good score.
Yeah. All right, so we gotta definitely hustle along here because we are falling a little bit behind schedule. Again, chat, we have so many maps to go through, so I do
But the
apologize.
maps are
if I
so
sound-
good. Like
yeah, I don't want to sound pushy, but ooh, what was that intro?
what is like? It's a complete different sounding of this urban, like
Yeah, we went
graffiti
from-
kind of style. Really, it's what is going on
Yeah, we
here?
went from Greek mythology to Jet Set Radio in like 2 seconds. That's amazing.
That's so cool.
Look at that.
Yeah,
I'm
very
so
different.
mad impressed.
What the? What
And you are
did you
driving
see
on the
that
logo
monster
there.
thing? That was sick.
Wow, what?
Oh my god. Yeah, I love
Let's see
when
the
people
routes.
just. Yeah. Okay, simple. Pretty simple so far. Nothing too great. Ooh, okay.
This
Okay,
is
small wall,
very
right?
different.
It is, yeah. Also, like one maybe negative factor, you don't see what surface that was really. I think that was
Yeah,
maybe
I was a little
wood,
confused there.
but it looked like maybe for the first playthrough, which is not bad, of course, can catch you off guard, that's for sure. But vibrant colors being used here. It's like I've never seen such scenery on a map, really. That's so unique to me.
Yeah, this is really, really creative. I mean, when I opened this map, the first place, I was like, wow, what did they do? And to be honest, this is a wow because this is so detailed. You have like words I can't read everywhere. Like free hat, okay. Look, the 10 Games logo in graffiti. Many graffitis. This is so creative, and I love the fact they used as well this is very colorful, you know, like the TM Games logo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
it's
is.
very cool. It is very cool. We got about a minute left on this track, so maybe we show the GPS one more time, and then we will close up the vote and then move on to the next map. Again, I apologize I sound pushy, but I know we have a lot of maps to go through, and I don't want to miss any of them. But yeah, chat, make sure to get your votes in. Get them in, because it's done after this one. I will say one thing, though, to be a little bit more on the harsher side, is that I feel like the route is just a little lackluster. There's nothing that's impressing me about the route in general, and I love the graffiti. I love the idea, but I almost feel like for the style that they're going for, it feels like it's a little too open for me. Like, I want to feel like I'm in a city. Like, you know, like
I see.
Like, I would have, like, at least in the background, I would have built like big towers, maybe get a custom item or two here to have bigger towers or something like that. Just
Like a
to make it feel more
skyscraper.
like-
Yeah.
Like I would want to feel more like I'm in a city. I feel like right now I'm in like in a ruins, but none of the buildings are falling down for some reason. Kind of feeling.
It definitely makes sense because I think the route is fun. It's accessible. It's nice to play also for beginners, but you can push outside dirt turns, transitions, where however you jump.
Yeah.
But I agree with that. That's for sure. In that regard. But there you can also see the jury vote. It's a 7.9, so 7.85 in total. So jury went higher than Twitch chat here, Tona.
And this is third place overall for this map. Now we are on counter flow, I guess. Oh, sorry, I'm not driving with one hand on my keyboard, so
I thought
yeah.
the GPS wasn't working. I got scared.
No, the GPS is way better than me. Obviously.
Okay. So far, just simple, traditional stadium mapping.
Feels like a
Nothing
campaign map,
added.
like from the scenery and all of that, really.
I was just about to say that. I think what's really funny is that you sometimes this may sound mean, but you can sometimes kind of snag onto. Almost didn't make that. You can kind of snag onto how far someone is into their mapping world, based off some small hints. Like, for example, I can't tell you the last time I saw like people who have made like big competitive like tough maps right click that much with the pillars, except, you know, maybe to line up a couple here and there, because the bunch of pillars side by side like on the dirt, you can right click like 3 times, I think, or 4 or 5 times, and then that puts that in that order. So it's like you kind of can tell like they didn't free block it. And I feel like mappers tend to like, as you get more confident in your mapping, you get more experience, you tend to free block more, and that one just feels, like you said, more campaigny, more like, oh yeah, I don't want to go on this side, so let me block the whole half of the dirt.
So for me, the map
but
felt
yeah.
a bit messy in the end. And also this, like it all started with this freewheel sector, and then also the sudden drop into the dirt sector, where you have almost an unsmooth landing because of the curved dirt block that has been used there. Simple map though, it's probably, or it is fun to drive, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to test out those maps afterwards, but maybe a bit too simple. And also the speed check, I think that comes up like here, the ramp looked also very difficult.
Yeah, the speed check which will come here is really too hard, and this is something like all judges were agree with. This speed check was too much.
Yeah.
And then here, this part, you jump there, and this transition as well seems a bit odd to me.
Yeah, it
But
felt
still,
like I didn't know where to
fun
go,
map.
so just drop the player. But this is another one of those where I see this kind of map, and it makes me excited to think like, oh, there is someone that has a mapping journey ahead of them. They just need to go at it. Like the fact that it, you know, I can tell like this is someone within their first year or two of mapping, and it's a really solid foundation. 3.3 by the jury though, so that's going to be 3.48 overall on that map. And again, we want to really thank all the mappers for sending out these maps, working on this, representing your country. It's really awesome to see so many unique ideas. And again, like don't take anything we say to heart. Like if we go, oh, we don't like this style of map, that is not a thing to tell you to get off the map editor. That is a thing to tell you to get on and start getting more and more. Oh, that's sick. I'm sorry. That is a sign for you to get in there and map more, because the only way you're going to get better is by just doing it more and more. And wow. Okay, hang on.
Okay.
This
Ice?
This is
okay.
nice indeed, yeah.
Oh, okay. Chat. Stop it.
Calm down.
It's a good map so far. Just because there's ice, it's a good map.
And this is
so
a nice
far.
slide on the T of the TM games, and this is something I loved a lot. Like using the T,
Beautiful
the
transition.
logo as much as you can.
Yeah,
This is really creative.
I'm loving these transitions. Really well done.
Also feels like an overcooked TOTD map with the scenery and all of that. A
So
bit
10 out of
similar
10.
to... I think Altios was like that as well, but very cool. Like I enjoy this one. It looks a lot of fun, and wow, look at this massive scenery just in front of you. Very cool. And then the risky, or the speed check to the end, very cool as well. Very
I
very
do
nice
like
map.
how it feels a little bit open. You know, like I don't feel like. I know there's always been like a big complaint in like the competitive world where people feel like when you're putting scenery on, people are like, oh, I can't see where I'm going. It's too tight. Blah 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 blah. Delete these items. What's the point of it? And I feel like this kind of hit the mark of like there's still
but look
plenty of room for you to move around and everything.
But like
Look
from
at the
top,
scenery.
but from
Yeah.
top as well, like the coloring,
Yeah,
the
this is
logo as well.
gorgeous.
I've just spotted that. That is.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
why I made the
so
noise
cool.
earlier.
That is so cool. Oh
We
my.
will have a look with the GPS, but here we are starting on the blue letter. Look at the route is blue, and it will change with the different colors we are driving on. This is so creative, I guess.
Yeah, it
Look,
is.
this is blue, and this is the yellow section, yellow-green section.
And then also you are on grass, right? Or like grassy style, and then it changes. And here we go to dirt, so it's a very good mixed style map. It also looks accessible for beginners again, and this is a perfect cup of the day, track of the day map, it feels like.
This reminds me of that the track, so like that 20-minute long track, whatever, that Elcon was able to get the world record on and make it a sub 20 a
Thread
while
of
ago.
Ariadne, I think.
Yeah. It feels like this is like a mini version of it.
Yeah, makes sense. We're gonna see who the mapper was eventually.
Later. Yeah, let's see the total
At the
of
end.
the score though.
At the end.
6.9. Wow, that's a little bit lower than I expected. I generally thought this was a good
yeah.
track.
This was really good map for sure, but some accessibility issues as well. not the best signage ever when you are discovering the track, but when you get it, it's really a good map.
Yeah, when you get it, but it takes a while to learn. That's fair.
Yeah, maybe a bit too hard. I can see that.
Ooh, okay, a little bit of intro.
Okay. Cooking
Yeah, we need-
cooking the intro. Oh my.
Yeah, right. Everyone's been cooking these intros. We need music for these. Like, as it like pulls up, you hear that. Ta-da! I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
My brain just heard the TV show Law and Order? King. The words popped up. I'm sorry. It's early, folks. I had to be up very early to be here and enjoy these maps with you all. So, excuse my ADHD brain kicking off once in a while.
Very unique transitions. They looked a bit unsmooth, like the start ones, but like complete different touch from a map.
Reuse, always a big thing I like. I love
Yeah.
when mappers can reuse another part of a map without cuts happening, as well as making it feel unique enough that you don't even realize you're on the same part of the track.
Hard ice slide though.
There we go. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
But I mean, already the first transition, I think it was, the small bump from the platform, gave me some unsmooth feeling about the map, and it kind of went through the map like this. The scenery is of course awesome, but I think driving wise, there's a bit more potential for this map, it feels like.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit too much love at the scenery and not as much for the route. Which, by the way, if I'm looking correctly, this entire scenery is vanilla again. A lot of work done on the towers.
So. Well, most of it, because there are some custom trees. But
true.
Most of the scenery is vanilla indeed.
Spot the custom tree. Maybe those big ones over there. Yeah, when those trees are made, I don't think they scaled it along with the rest of the trees in the game. Yeah, I would say the route is simple. Nothing at a state-of-the-art kind of thing.
The ice slide at the end. I think that's very hard to hold with this, like...
No, it's no grip.
It's not that hard, to be honest.
Yeah, that's no grip. You can send your car
for a
wherever the heck you
beginner,
want with
maybe,
it.
this might be hard to judge that, I guess.
Yeah, true, yeah.
And hold the speed. But yeah, if it's no grip, then of course it's significantly easier. That's for sure.
And the jury says 6.9.
Nice.
Which would be a 6 rest of the numbers. I'm not saying it. I'm not
I
giving it
love
to you,
the originality of the map. So
yeah, we
this
get the nice.
is direct click facility. No, this is flip the script. Sorry.
Okay, let's see if
New
they
map.
flip the script. Okay, the start already flipped
custom
it.
block.
Also
The
hidden wall
custom
being used
start,
there.
Okay.
Or like invisible wall.
Smart. Okay, so these guys either know how to use create their own blocks, or they found an invisible wall block somewhere. Ooh, okay, nice outside dirt. I like.
Also very cool entry into the outside dirt turn.
Yeah, very unique.
Speed check. Not sure how respawnable this checkpoint there is. If you...
It's quite okay. It's quite okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a turbo, I guess, like you.
Yeah, Turbo is just sitting there and he goes, "I got you, bud," and just throws you.
Oh, I also like those ram cuts because you don't have to go for them, but if you do, well, you get more speed out of it. Cool map.
I will say this mapper is pretty slick to go across the letters like that. And it's a really good way to make sure that you follow the rules and you have officially hit every single letter once they just start jumping off all the you know. It's like, I'm letting you know I hit these.
Are there custom respawns on this map? Do I see it correct?
Yeah, there are some. I guess this one.
Near the ramps, there was a bunch of the boosts.
Yeah, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a custom respawn here. But response was a bit for the jury. There are some respawn issues, not much, but for example, you have a ring, which is where you need to have a lot of speed before it, and if you just cross the ring without the speed needed, then you need to double respawn to this respawn. This one,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right here, yeah.
yeah, and this, if you don't have enough speed here, you just can't do the jump.
Yeah, I see. So it's like very much connected, those parts. And then the ending is just a massive full speed section. So you could argue that there's not too much happening in the end, other than the jumps. But I think the jumps are tricky to do. Cool map, not too much going on scenery-wise, but I think sometimes less is more. I like it. Fun map to drive and to discover.
Turbo, I think you're just giving them a little bit too much credit for that. I think those jumps were just purely to make sure that they hit every letter.
Yeah, but I know how hard it is to build a map. I tried it as well, and there goes so much effort into it. You just don't build this within like 20 minutes. Maybe you do if you're like a very talented mapper, but it's not easy, that's for sure. Especially when you have a prompt to like fulfill in that regard.
Yeah. So, apologize, folks. We did not talk about the score in that last map, but we are definitely behind schedule now. So it is semi speedrun mode, and good old fashioned outside dirt. Always love seeing those. I got made fun of once during a cast where I talked about those outside dirts, and I was like, "Yeah, it's the up to cross one, you know, blah blah blah," and everyone was like, "Really?" I was like, I'm not as bad as mine, who literally memorizes every folder position. But, okay. This is a relatively straightforward map. This could even be like a good map for a more beginner-friendly competition as well. You know, a little bit. I want to say I don't want to say it's harder than a Cup of the Day, but I would say it's right on that borderline. Looks like a pretty good map.
Yeah,
I'd play it.
I agree. The fact is there is a bit lack of signage. There are some places which are kind of hard to spot. For example, here, when you are coming here and you don't really know where to go, you don't have any sign, and here you need to.
It's very tight.
You need to go there. But good map overall, I guess, and this is a good mix map, but kind of hard to discover.
That's for sure. I mean, firstly I thought, okay, this is a competitive map style, but then there are parts that were very open and simple, so the consistency was not really there for me. Like, this turn was very open, and I think also this left-hander, I think that was this uphill, like right after the part here, felt very open as well. And then you have this very tight, difficult section that doesn't really, like, is the same, like, from the style of the map. Like, this is very open, right?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think I would say it's a safe map. I would say is probably my best answer.
Yeah,
nothing
like a 5
too crazy.
to 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would still give this, if I was in map review, I'd still give it like a 4-star for sure.
Yeah.
But I would say they were really trying not to jump over the difficulty of the map. But yeah, jury put a 5.1. So yeah, not bad. Twitch, you guys are doing good. You're nailing it so far.
Keep it up.
You're like always within 0.5 of the other. Of the jury, so pretty good.
What is this scenery?
Oh my god, look at that face.
Oh my god.
We need jungle music,
And once
guys.
again, everything is in the stadium. This is forbidden to build anything outside of the stadium, so this is really impressive.
Okay,
Love
I like
this
it.
so far.
RPG transitions, always great.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. And now probably transitioning into multi-style.
And you will see some RPG, I guess.
Yeah. And a bug slide,
Bug
always
slide.
good to have them. Exit speed,
Thank you
very
for the
important
sign
here, I
being
guess.
up there too. The sign was very up high, so that was nice.
Oh, that's beautiful as well. Another bug slide. Like exit speed is cool, or like important here. Then another dirt flick. Very creative map, really.
I even love the map name, Guardian of the Forgotten. It is so cool. Nice. Okay, little RPG style there too.
Oh, nice risky as well.
Ooh.
Pretty hard. That's pretty hard.
Yeah. Oh, I like this one. This one's up. I'm loving that. You know, I like how I
vibe.
feel like I'm in that jungle. Yeah, there was never a moment I didn't feel like I was outside of it. That big guy. That is awesome.
And I guess this is 100% vanilla. Once again.
Yeah, that's a lot of plastic blocks.
Imagine how much time went just into that. And you can see it, like, also, like, just from the... You can see it so often. So the openness kind of feels good in that way, that the map is somewhat flat in that way. And not goes full on board with, like, elevation changes and put, like, 10 of those. I think it's really good. You have this massive structure lying in the background. Very nice map.
Again, love the sign of the bug slide up high, so everyone's well aware. It's beautiful. Again, those are just small details that mappers get out of their way to make sure that the player knows what they're doing. This is really cool.
And the route as well. The route is so good.
Oh, this is so nicely done. I love this little RPG transition there.
Yeah.
It's so simple, but you know, well implemented. It never doesn't feel like it's out of the way kind of thing. I love that. That was a good map. That is a good map. That's a 9 for me.
For me as well. Just because of the ending, because it feels like you can maybe slow down on this ramp cut, and maybe the risky can be quite hard to do, the plastic bounce. But it's a fun map to play, that's for sure. And Jury gave it an 8.
Third place. Third place.
Yeah, got third place with that one. Again, chat, nailing it. You guys should have been the jury from the start. All right, team redacted. Map by question mark. Scenery. Yes. Driven by someone.
Do you know someone?
Must be a good player.
Good player.
Someone type
Look
1.
at this.
No, don't type 1.
Good as a
Type
driving
8. Don't type 1, no. Else we're gonna rig the votes.
Yeah, no.
This is someone.
Someone type A.
Yeah.
No number.
No
we
number.
got new letters this time.
And look at that at the right of the screen. You have the TM Games logo in color when you are crossing the right letter.
Nice
For
detail.
example, now blue,
Love that.
green, and yellow, and we will cross the red one.
There's the red or orange.
Great usage there as well. You
Alright,
don't lose
pink.
any flow.
Okay.
Oh, very
Yeah.
good. Very nice into the plastic as well.
There we go. We completed the logo.
Oh, the risky.
Get us out of here. Okay, that is.
Oh.
That's a risky. That's a risky.
To be honest, the risky is like it's very scary, but it's not that hard to do it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Scenery
Gonna
quite
figure it out.
light, but this is good because this is not like overused and not why? What happened? And but
Maybe you can all trigger it once when you're on the map.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they probably
Is that
didn't
a
have
thing?
end trigger when you leave or something. Yeah, you can change the triggers up where it doesn't keep going off or whatever. And it's a little unfortunate, a little annoying, but yes, that is quite possible for that to happen.
I give it an 8. Yeah, 8. Cool details.
I like the details. I like the ideas. They went creative in other directions. The route itself is good. I think it's a good, solid route. The scenery is a little low, but I think they sacrifice scenery for the fun activities like the GPS, where you have to go in and do a little bit more work to the GPS and the intro. They had a little fun with it. So I would give some points back based on that. It's actually really funny. I've been, while doing this, I've been also helping out with a different tournament as well. And one, there is a team in that tournament called We Don't Know, and there is a player on it named Someone. So imagine casting and go like, oh, what team do you want to win? We don't know. Oh, I think someone was going to carry. But yeah, overall, love the track. I think again, scenery is a little more on the simple side, but as a player, you'll be happy because you will still have your frames. And two, I think they were creative in other ways. So,
Yeah.
I would give some points back for that. But yeah,
And once again, very, very close.
yeah, we
What was the
still
jury
have our
votes?
same podium for a while. It's Guardian of the Forgotten was the first one in a while to kind of bump someone off the podium. So,
Ooh. We have a multi-lap
yeah.
map.
ooh,
Yeah, multi-lap,
okay.
but with you don't really feel it, but you will see. This is kind of creative, I guess. Creative.
I always like those kind of maps.
Yeah, where like the
Now
start is
completely
actually
different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the start is actually just a checkpoint kind of thing, which is really cool.
Very good
Okay.
and smooth transitions. Oh, what is that? Okay.
Ooh, okay. Definitely a little higher on the difficulty mark, I'll say that. But personally, me, I like that. Okay.
And look at the start.
Oh, that's so cool. It opens and then the next part is getting visible. Yo, that is
Exactly.
so cool.
Yo.
First lap, you need to go around like that, and then you are coming from here.
And it
You are
opens.
going forward for lap 2.
10 out
That's
of 10.
very creative. That's so creative, really.
Oh, how the heck do you do that? I want to learn that. Did they use the move block plugin thing to do that?
Surely. I guess you can do it with Editor++, but not a specialist of moving blocks, but this is really, really nice.
Nah, for real though, that again, right there, instantly gives like bumps up a few points for me. Because that's extra work that went in just to make sure to cut proof the map.
And this
Also-
is really creative. I mean,
Yeah. Also, the map feels very tightly packed for me. Like, you have this big block in the end, but everything happens within like a couple of blocks kind of thing. Like, it opens up a bit, but for the start, it's very cool. Looking forward to playing this, really.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
going to be a fun map. All right, locked in voting. 7.11 from Twitch, 6.4. Oh, okay. Twitch liked it a little bit more than the jury. Interesting.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Also, was there any penalty applied to any of the recent maps,
No.
Tona? Okay.
No, I will tell you when there will be some penalties, but no penalty.
Okay, and also for the people who might have joined in, you might wonder how voting works. You can vote between 1 and 10, and your votes will then be, like, the average is being calculated, and this adds up to 25% of the total voting, and 75% is being done by the jury. Okay,
Well,
next map.
I'm not sure if we will need a lot of Cam 7 with this one, as the intro is so impressive.
What is that scenery?
Whoa. Okay, that was kind of cool.
Pretty hard start, though. That scenery is... wow.
And
Dystopian.
once again, everything is inside of the stadium. This is like amazing.
Okay, I think I found my first track that I actually want to I actually want to grind. This is sick. I am loving these transitions. Difficulty definitely up there. But I am loving the creativity. There's a lot of free blocking going on, which for anyone that doesn't understand what free blocking is, you are essentially freehanding. A lot of mappers will build maps based on a grid, that Nadeo supplies for you. But you could also free block. You just freehand it. You put the block where you want, and it is a very dangerous tool because people like to free block a lot of red boosters and, laugh and have a good time with it. But when you're trying to calculate something, it might be calculated to your hand, but not the other player's hand. But there's a little bit of free blocking in there that I feel is very well calculated. My God, scenery.
What?
Is that a building that fell over?
Just an abandoned city. It's an abandoned city. That is
Look at
the scenery.
that.
It's so good. The scenery is 10 out of 10.
Oh
for
my
me.
God, yeah.
And the detail is amazing. This is, by the way, we are not on the path. Of course, we are very far off it, and there is a level of detail.
Yeah, that's great.
Amazingly high. And we can see the logo, which is there. No, other direction. And you can see the split of the highest part of the track with
Split of the
Greenfield
worlds.
and the abandoned city. Yeah.
So good, like a bridge, right? Like a bridge that has not been used multiple years.
I guess this is a map we can like spend 2 hours spending time only in Camp 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for
And
real.
I would be down doing that, really. It's always so good.
And if I'm correct, these maps will be available in the Trackmania games, right?
Yeah, exactly. We will
Yeah.
we will do a campaign surely tomorrow with all 38 maps available for everyone.
Yeah,
And I think the best voted map is also eligible of becoming track of the day, I guess.
Yeah.
which
Exactly.
is pretty sick. So, folks, we are literally doing map review for track of the day. So, make sure you're voting. But 8.84 is so far from Twitch, and vote's about to lock up, folks. So make
I
sure
think
to
we're
put
gonna
one
see
in real quick.
a new top 1 map here.
Yeah, an 8.84.
Let's see what
Yeah,
the jury
this
has
is
to
really
say
high.
about it.
Amazing too. Oh! Twitch chat bringing it down a little bit. Never mind, it's back up. No, I love it. Jury, the jury says, drum roll, please.
8.7, I guess. 8.2.
8.2. Okay,
That's still
we
leading.
got a new leader. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
we have a new leader.
All right.
Well,
so
the
life
jury
decline is
just
up.
will. The jury disliked a bit this last jump, which is really hard if you don't have enough speed. So the map was a bit punished by this hard jump. Basically, if you don't have enough speed at this checkpoint, you just need to double respawn and take the booster here and be
Yeah,
able to cross the jump.
it's a long respawn.
All right. So we are now moving on to the next map, which is Many Hues of Trackmania. I'm guessing they're talking about the colors. Yeah, literally, you could tell. Very vibrant, definitely turned bloom effect on.
I love the transitions in the intro. That looked very cool.
Yeah.
And also the thumbnail. You can see the logo in there as well. Very nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And sadly for this track, there is once again a little penalty, 0.25 point of penalty, because of the name formatting wasn't the good one. But yeah, you will see, still a good map, very good one.
Great transition there. A lot of different surfaces being used. Thought that was plastic for a second, but it's still roads.
Yeah, it's just the letter.
Oh, speed sliding.
Well, full speed action. Okay.
Yeah,
First time
liking
we've
it.
seen it. And finish.
Oh, and then also
And this
the
is
finish.
Yeah, this is the camera you have when you are
That's
driving.
nice.
You are finishing the track like that. This is really, really cool. And once again, like, it was another track we saw that, and I love the fact that we are on the blue letter and there is a blue vibe with the scenery.
Yeah.
We are on a green letter, you have a green vibe with the scenery. We are yellow, this is yellow vibe, you know? This is really,
Yep.
really like good, very good level of details.
It also transitions seamlessly by the looks of it. Of course, you still have a cut, but it doesn't seem like boom, boom, like color to color. It's very nice. It gradually comes into play. So very, very cool map. And also the ending acts as a speed check with the speed slides. You gain time with that, so that's kind of the risky ending. Very nice map. Liking it.
And to be honest, this is really cool to have some full speed.
Yeah.
We asked for mixed tracks, but you were able to build any style you want inside of the map. And this is really nice to have some full speed parts.
I agree. And also the camera in the end, right? With the also then you see the logo. It's just a very good summary. Very nice.
I'd say my only concern that would probably take a point, like a point something off, is the full speed on the cake part. Is that it felt a little too tight, a little scary, but overall I think it's beautiful.
It is really hard when you don't know the line.
Right, exactly. What does jury say? What are they saying? We'll find out after this break. Jury! Oh.
Jury is sleeping, maybe.
Oh, 7.3.
7.3 though, okay.
Yeah, I see
Chat
that.
just wanted the nice number. That's what
Even
chat
with
was
the
going for.
0.25 deduction. They just want to go up to
Nice.
6.9.
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly.
They wanted it. Nice.
It's a nice in the chat, guys.
All right. So,
Very original name. Map name.
Map name.
Yeah.
Oh my god. With the underscore, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, great. Like great coloring here as well already.
Is that a new custom block with this pole as a starting? Have I not seen this before?
Didn't see which one.
Literally the starting. There's like that light pole on the side that turns the orange to green.
Plastic
I've
wall
never
rides.
seen that custom block. Yeah, I'm liking the plastic wall rides. Okay.
This is already a trend for Twitter or the chat.
Also, driving
Well,
wise,
this-
so cool.
Yeah. Well, sadly, this track will have also a penalty. 1 point penalty, and I will show you why. This is because the one letter of the logo isn't well placed. Basically, so you were talking about that?
No. Don't worry about it. Well, I'll figure it out
Well,
later.
So basically, the logo is well at the center of the map, but sadly, the pink letter is pushed one block too far. It should be here. Like you don't see my, but this is not the right position of the logo. So this map get 1 point penalty for that.
Oof. Big one. I like the map overall though. Pretty cool map.
Yep.
Twitch even seems to agree. 7,
Yeah.
almost a flat 7, which is pretty impressive.
This is a really, really cool map. Really, like, it could be, I guess, a competitive map.
Yeah, the route is very good. It's a lot of tight turns, but yeah, just so many unique transitions in that regard. So many surface changes, and I love this one. This drop into the grass, so good. You have so much speed on this map. I give it an 8. Nice map.
Yeah, and to be honest, this is very, very well calculated. When you are driving it, it's so smooth. Really, really impressive to drive it.
I can see it in a competition, that's for sure. And we could see a lot of close rounds on this map. Maybe a risky finish is missing, but you don't really need that on every map. That also adds a bit of tension.
Yes, that one, Tona. That's what I'm talking about.
Understood. Understood.
All right, 6.13 overall though between the jury and Twitch. Yeah, that 1
With the
point
penalty.
penalty definitely
Yeah.
hurts. Yeah, you could tell. I mean, it wouldn't put them in podium, but again, we are still in TM games. You know, the top like 10 positions get points, so you definitely wanted to get points for your country. So it's a little unfortunate that happened. Honestly, though, good spotting to recognize by the jury about the one block over. But yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Ooh, okay, little RPG style. I like it. Were the mappers able to have different style of or different blocks of the letters? Like, could you change the letter to like dirt?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they had all possible surfaces, like concrete,
okay.
wood, grass, dirt, plastic, ice. 6 different
Okay.
ones.
That's cool.
Okay.
Well, sadly, for this track, there are also some penalties because of respawnability. For example, CP1 isn't respawnable. I'll show you.
Oh no, is it one of those you go under the track?
Oh.
Oh. Editor plus
So-
plus, guys, bring it up a little.
So
do you
this
even
track
respawn
will have.
that? Ah, but yeah.
Sorry.
But do you respawn
Yeah.
checkpoint 1? Probably, yeah, right?
If there is a no steer, and this is not the only one. For example, this one isn't in the right direction, and as far as I remember, this is CP7 as well, which isn't respawnable. So the map got 1.25 point of penalty.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I think. I mean, the map itself is cool. I like the upside down part, but even
Yeah.
then, nothing really stands out, even route wise. Like, this feels very straight for quite some time, and then
Yeah.
you know, I feel like we're going from section to section. It's not flow. Cool track, but yeah, nothing that blows my mind. And it looks like the same thing for Jury into which kind of dead down the middle, but big penalty drops him down. I believe that's the first time we see anyone, unfortunately, down at a 3.
Now we have seen a 0 already, a 0 point something score, also due to the penalties, I guess.
With,
Did we?
with
I missed
base.
that one.
But yeah, I mean, I think the mapper tried something else there with the transitions, but they worked quite hard at the start. But let's go to the next map and see what this one is all about. Ooh, some sausage tag turn.
Whoa.
A lot of speed here.
Holding gear 4.
Close.
Oh,
Some wood, and this will be really creative, but kinda hard to understand when you are just driving the map for the first time.
yeah. Also this transition then, you need a lot of speed for that to make it smooth. But some ice as well. I like
Even
this
some
one.
bob.
Very good transition into the bobsleigh as well. It's very
And I'm
nice.
sure you will like the end.
Wow. Love ice bug slides.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
great.
Was there? I don't have audio on my side for some reason, Tona. Was there a gear issue between that dirt and the wood? Because I was staring hard at that gear light, and then all of a sudden it hit the wood, and I could not see the gears. To be honest.
Well, to be honest, there might be some gear issues, especially on the start. Don't remember.
Oh, I have
well,
audio.
You have audio now as well.
But this gear, you can, if you have enough speed, you can gear up a bit here, and this
Yeah.
is also the case here. If you are a bit too wide, you can gear up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm getting even more information hearing the release. Oh yeah, I would get so worried that you would gear up or down.
But no, on the wood section, it's well, the one we saw. This is okay. This might be a bit scary for your gear.
Yeah.
Was there no grip there, or there was grip, right? Or
think
just
that was
regular
normal
ice?
ice.
Yeah,
Oh.
normal ice, I guess.
Yeah, that would drop my score real fast. you are playing
check
on the
that.
edge with the gear.
No, there isn't
mapper-
any no grip.
The mapper definitely tried something different with
Yeah.
most of those parts, and I definitely respect that. I think playing it will be a lot of fun, but also scenery-wise, there's not too much going on this map. But still a nice map. I gave it a 6. And what was the total score? Okay, now it's gone. Didn't see it.
It was somewhere around
A
6,
bit.
I believe.
Yeah, a bit below 6, like 5.92, I guess.
Fair. Next map.
Moss in
And
the
this is
fracture.
creative. You will see.
Okay, wood. It's grass.
Also, guys, if some calculations feel off, there are penalties applied that Tona is telling us about. And also, it's not 50-50 calculated, it's 75% jury votes and 25% Twitch votes. That's how it's getting weighted, so that's why it could
Yeah.
feel off.
Okay. Okay. This is a sick track.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, a track which could be, I guess, in a competitive map pack. And
Yeah,
But you
I
will
would
see.
say it's a little too hard for track of the day, but competitive map pack for sure. Oh, here we go.
no grip.
No
Yeah,
grip.
that's a nice usage.
The wet
usage of
wheels
no
won't
grip.
matter.
And ready for the wood?
But the wet wheels will matter now.
It's very complex mapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the wood is the main surface, I guess. Well, you have very important turns on wood, but what is interesting, you have normal wood, and this corner you can't really spot it, but there is water here.
Oh.
So this corner
Yep.
is wet wood,
Yep.
and I don't know where it is, but this one, the end, this is wet plus icy wood.
Icy wheels.
Icy wheels
Yeah,
on wood,
plus wood. Yeah.
which is really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And it's pretty difficult to drive. Like if you have never played icy wet wheel wood, it is a whole brand new mechanic. It doesn't feel more. I feel like the only people who can kind of sorta understand that feeling are like the people who play like Formula League or something like that when your wheels are wet and tearing apart. That's where it kind of felt familiar when I first tried that combination. I was just like, okay, this is like Formula League or Formula E when it's raining out, but still not as responsive. It's still scary.
Yeah, it's very, very heavy.
Yeah.
But I like this identity with the wood, really, like this being used in different ways, and also like all the car states that can enter, like
Yeah.
all the different combinations. It's so good. Also, no grip being used here is very good, and
And then here
it's
we
a
go.
very
Icy
good
wet
map.
wheel wood. Ugh. They make it look
And a bit
on
of
that
wood at the
replay,
end.
but it is not easy.
nah, the
It's not.
transitions are not
It's
easy.
not.
No, I love that. Good map overall.
6.3.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
a bit too
competitive
hard
wise, it's good.
for.
Yeah, for track of the day, it's a little hard. That would be a map I would put in one of my tournament stuff for sure. I would be more than happy to throw that in there. Ooh, okay. I'm surprised no one ever. Actually, no, it might have not been in the rules, but I feel like if I was one of the mappers, I would have a little more fun with it, and as long as it stays within the rules, I'd make like a royale. Yeah, like the good old fashioned royale on each letter.
Yeah, because of the 5. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I would do the difficulties with the letters.
Well,
I mean, you could-
the track with graffiti vibe got this idea as well with the royal, I guess, with many plastic balls, extra.
Yeah, true.
Like making the first part easy, then harder, and all of that.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
can see all of, like, also this being split. You can see it here with the different scenery, and I think also different surfaces being used per color scheme, I guess. Or no, just different colors. Okay. Never mind.
Am I the only guy out there that tries to find every custom block in a map? Because holy custom blocks on this track. Spotted plenty of them in that one. Nothing against it. I just generally have fun trying to find them.
Once again, a huge ice slide at the end. You are starting on the pink letter, continuing on the regular ice, and finishing on the purple one. Really, to be honest, I love this idea to have a big ice slide using the letters. This was really fun to have.
Yeah. No, it's good. I think it's a solid map. Nothing nothing out of the ordinary when it comes,
Agreed.
very easy to pick up. I don't think there's any moment where the difficulty spikes. I would throw this in a track of the day map, the scenery. Nothing too crazy, but like you said earlier, Turbo, sometimes less is more, simple is good kind of thing, like that kind of idea. Yes, is it cool when we see these big temples and big structures? Of course it is. But sometimes just a simple scenery is also good. And I know I made critiques about it earlier, but there is like a good balance of knowing how much scenery you should go simple and how much is too simple or too less. But yeah, I love that little ice slide at the end there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, not too much happening, like driving-wise on this map. You have some cool transitions, that's for sure. Just a good map. Above average map for me. I gave it a 7, and Twitch chat agrees with that. Jury as well, 6.84. I think that's a very solid score for a map like this.
Yeah.
Well, we are coming on another map with big penalty, like 2.25 point of penalty, because many things. First of all, the map is too short. We needed at least 40 seconds. We are not crossing all the letters, driving on them actually. And I don't remember what exactly, but yeah, 2.25 point of penalty.
What an ending. It's like a cup, like fits like a cup of the Magi map, which she builds in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Not that I like playing
rushed.
those kind of maps, but it felt rushed in that way.
Yeah.
The
Still
map
a
is
very
named
fun map.
No More Time.
They definitely went, oh, I'm supposed to make a map. Whoops.
So maybe the mappers didn't have enough time to do it. They maybe started too late.
Looks like a very cool map to play. I would have a lot of fun with the bug slides here and just transitioning out of that one. Like, it looks like a very cool map to play. That's for sure. But like scenery wise and driving wise, well, it's too short and there's not really scenery on this map.
These are those kind of maps that I would get in like random map challenge where like the AT for some reason is just a little too hard for me. It's like the map is simple, but I'm still sitting here struggling on it. Yeah, not bad. 2.6, 2.6, and 2.6. Okay, there we go. Across the board. Good job, chat. Oh, all right, the penalties. I forgot.
Yeah. Sadly, a huge penalty.
Yeah.
Too bad. I actually look
no
forward to
penalty
play
for
that
the next
tomorrow.
one.
Yeah, true.
On the flip side.
Yeah, I was about to say, on the flip side, we got another map. Puns. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Yeah. Whoa, holy flying cars.
Holy intro.
Someone saw how Nadeo loves to make their intros and go, I could do that too. There was a lot of cars in there. Royale, here we go. That was it. Never mind.
Oh.
No, okay, yeah.
Oh.
It feels a little Royale-ish. There we go.
There is.
Yeah. I like
LOL
it.
map style?
Ooh,
I really like that.
ooh.
That's
Hey,
so cool.
we got pipes. Let's go. Okay. This is...
What a
It
looping.
feels very... Yeah, it feels a little tight, a little claustrophobic, but like that kind of fun one where you're just like, you're just trying to hold on the entire time.
Wow, what a creative
Whoa.
upside down
Whoa.
section. And then how you end it just with a wicked
yeah.
flip. That's so cool. What a great map.
So correct
Another
me if
flip?
I'm wrong, but I believe, Tona, we were driving along the bottom of a lot of the letters.
Yeah, it was a
I
load.
think I saw there.
It was a load.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
And then turning into
Oh,
a
where's
multi-style
the
map
colors?
in the end. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
not. okay.
Okay, that's a mean
Okay.
finish. Yeah, where did the color go there? It just got like all of a sudden it got depressing as you knew you were about
Yeah.
to hit the,
Yeah.
It
the
changed
hardest
the vibe.
finish of your life.
When you are dropping there, this
Yeah.
block is actually there is not any hitbox, and you are coming there, and the ambience is like very dark.
That's an
But yeah,
invisible
really
block,
creative
I suppose,
one.
as well.
Really cool. I like that creativeness. It feels like there's even a little bit of a story that you're playing on the track. You know, happy, fun, joy colors. It's a beautiful day. We're having a lot of fun. And then all of a sudden you remember, right, I have things underneath that have to be taken care of. And it gets gloomy and sad.
Yeah. And the map is over, and that's why I'm sad.
Yeah. And cue Mad World.
But it turns from like a royal LOL-ish style map into a mixed style map. That's so cool.
Boing.
And then also this transition with the invisible block being used there. I spotted that one. It caught me off guard a bit, but I think it's fitting, isn't it? Changing the vibe, or what do you think?
There we go. Depresso mode.
I think it's cool.
The first time I played it, I was like, what's going on with my screen?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the production was starting to have problems with the... And I thought I was losing the colors. And then I looked over at Twitch and I saw you guys were also losing colors. I'm like, okay, cool. It's not like I'm losing connection.
Me when I have to play tag, is Matt saying. I also get sad.
Wow, this is the
Well,
first time we saw Twitch not really agree with
yeah.
Jury. 7.8 from Twitch, but a 6 from Jury. Okay.
Yeah, what I can tell you about the jury, the map was too hard, and
ending, yeah.
well, a bit too hard, and to discover it was amazingly hard. I mean, some places are totally blind, and for example, I do have the accessibility category, which is scored like 3.5 on 10, which is really, really low.
Yeah, makes sense, because the upside down section, also the flip out of it, is very, very, very slow. Okay, next map.
Yeah, and unfortunately, again, we're going to have to speed up a little bit more. So, chat, be ready to get your votes out quicker. We are falling a little bit behind
13
schedule.
maps to do.
13
Yeah,
maps
still a lot more to go. Wait a minute. I was saying this. I have not seen any of the maps. I'm saying this right now. But
Oh,
I can kind of tell by the style. I think I know who made this. This is one of those things when you've done so much mapping and you've come across mapping with other mappers and you do, you know, like you work together and things like that. And when you do a lot of map review, sometimes you can kind of start to spot characteristics out of the mappers. So I might know who made this map, so I'm definitely not voting.
oh, I mean, the ending. I feel a bit worried about the end, like hitting the booster
Yeah.
and with the speed beforehand.
It is very hard because you are coming here.
Yeah.
You need to, and if you don't take enough boosters, you just don't have enough speed to cross that jump, and you just can't finish.
Yeah, the bug set
Yeah.
is then so important. Very unique, or like very, very interesting concept, I would say, but for me that's quite hard to do. Just like, especially in the first attempt. Or that's something that you get in your first attempt and then you try it over and over and you're like, huh, how did I do that?
Definitely, I feel like this is someone that is looking to get more into harder styles of mapping for sure.
Mhm.
You could just tell like they are looking to try to up their game in their style of mapping. Because so far, honestly, like the rest of the track besides the end, everything feels good. Like it looks good. It doesn't look like anything that's gonna drive me insane. But then, yeah, that ending unfortunately just kind of ruined the whole track. It's amazing how one little thing can just ruin the track.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the hole as well. I think from there was another bug
Oh, yeah,
side
the
or just a
blind
very
hole.
tight
Yeah.
corner. That maybe, but
Yeah.
also that you have to like tab to just open the bug side accordingly to get to the booster. Because if you full steer well, you land on the booster and you will not have a lot of speed. That one looks really hard. So maybe a
Yeah.
different finish could have been used there, or maybe a ramp beforehand. I don't know. But then it's hard to maybe like then you can just cut it, I guess.
I feel like I'm missing triumphant Pokemon battle style music right now as this camera's flying through the stadium. I need the trumpets.
And the Cynthia music from Pokemon Platinum.
Yeah, it's Pavilion, man. Like I need that. Da-da-da.
Maybe you can play it.
I can go get my trumpet. I'll end up waking my wife up, and then I'll never be on screen again. I like being here, guys. Please.
This one is one of the few maps which have well, I can tell you, this corner, all judges loved it, really.
Oh,
In
man.
the feedbacks, everyone was like, this is a really cool corner. And this track as well got like not an alternative route, but there is a mini trial map inside of it.
Okay, that's
I
a
love
10
those
then.
maps. I love those maps.
I love them as well. I actually wanted to
the
talk about that because Tona, you talked about the one map where we had scenery and you can look onto it for 2 hours. I expected maybe like a route on that kind of map, but you have it here, so that's awesome.
Maybe there is on this map, but here, look, you have like at this checkpoint, you can start a trial map here, which is finishing on top, I guess. Don't remember exactly where, but you will discover it tomorrow.
Oh,
That is really
small
cool.
deep dip there. Royal deep dip.
I love when people do that, when they introduce. I think what's really cool is when people like make it where the map can also be completable. Like they do a really good job setting it up in a way where it's, you know, it's cut proof, but it's also like a way that people can complete the map just going a completely different direction.
You meant this corner, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one
that's
is
so good.
So
really
clean.
creative.
Wow.
And so really impressive to drive on, and like this is really a lot of fun.
Looks like a fun map to play, that's for sure. Also, speed checks
is.
are not like this one is not too hard as well, and
no.
very good mixed style map. This could straight go into cup of or track of the day.
Yeah, it's like it deceivingly looks hard, but it's actually looks really easy. Like I think in 5 minutes you definitely could pick it up. But yeah, that's it
Yeah.
for pausing. The jury vote, because this is a pretty high vote for Twitch, 8.2.
Yeah.
One of the highest ones, I guess.
7.8.
Oh,
Wow,
we had
really?
8.7, I think, or 8.6, something like that.
Wow, that's a little lower than I thought that was going to be. I generally thought that was going to be a possible contender for the podium. Dang. Jury's being a little rough, you know, just saying.
Maybe you're right.
Polychromatic as the next map. Good intro, very like default intro, I would say. That regards. Okay. Let's see.
Jury throwing. I saw a comment saying the jury is throwing.
Who's the jury? Who's responsible? Can I talk to the manager?
I need to speak to the manager right now.
I won't talk.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
No.
Who wanted?
I don't see what you are meaning.
Ooh, okay, a little dip there. I like that. That's cool.
Like here, that's like the less is more kind of theme, scenery-wise.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
The only complaint about that dip is that it was on black plastic, and it gets very shadowy very fast. You can almost like disappear on the track the moment you go down and kind of not know what you're doing. So I would have said they probably should have added a little bit of lighting to that corner. Not bad though. Pretty cool track. Simple.
Yeah, I guess
Nothing out of the way.
could be once again like a competitive track, I guess. With competitive scenery as well, which is kind of light, detailed, but not everywhere. You know, and this is
Right.
you can quite easily see the following corners, which is really important. And yeah, cool map.
I agree.
Yeah, I generally do like it.
Feels like I don't know, like a default very good map. It makes sense in my head, but probably for you guys it doesn't. But it's just a very clean map with little scenery, not too much, good driving, smooth driving, and I think that's perfect for competitions.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, and people have to remember, Track of the Day is technically like its own mini little competition. So making it competitive while also fun for all skill is a skill of its own. But yeah, 6.93 for that one. Not bad.
For once the jury is giving a better rating than the Twitch chat.
Twitch
so
is like,
jury and Twitch on the last two maps.
It's lower.
A bit on a war is going on there.
Yeah, I know. We started off so well. Twitch and jury were side by side walking down the park together, and now they're like, no, this one, that one. That's how I hear all of you, Twitch. That's the voice I hear when I read you guys in the chat.
Prism is the next map. Dirt themed
This
map.
is already a 10 for Twitch.
Yeah, because it's no ice. Oh.
Okay.
It could be another competitive map here, Tona.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this is a competitive map.
Yeah.
Yeah, but much easier, to be honest. Much easier. And well, yeah, this is really, really easier than some other ones. And you can push it quite quickly. But for me, this is I prefer like this is a better map to discover than push it, I guess.
Yeah,
makes sense.
I would say
you can quickly find the limits. I mean,
yeah, it's sometimes it's rough for that to happen, but I think difficulty wise, that's never the worst thing in the world, because then I've never been the one to be against finding the limit fast, because then it becomes fun when it more on the competitive side than TA side, because then it comes down to you just your consistency level when everyone's at the limit. Now you just need to make sure you get across it cleanly, you know.
Yeah,
I like it. I like this. I think Twitch chat's being a little low. I think I would be voting this somewhere around more in the higher 7 to 8 mark.
I gave it an 8. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the scenery's not all amazing, but the fact that, like, for me, like Tona said, it's more of the competitive style. There's a bit more of the competitive style scenery where it's lighter, so you know you have all your frames and you're not blind.
I think the scenery is really good. Maybe at the end, like in this one corner, it's a bit lackluster, but also it feels like going through biomes. You know, you have that desert biome, you have the snow biome in there as well, the small tunnel sector as well. So I think the scenery really emphasizes the routes here, and that's what I really like.
And yeah, once again, this is a better ratings for the jury than the Twitch chat, which is becoming really, really hard. Well, new Alka map.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Chat be nice.
Chat be nice. Calm down.
All the cars are still fun. As soon as chat be nice. Chat, look at the map first. Don't be that.
Yeah.
Don't be like that. Look at the map first.
GG Granadi. It's a Granadi map.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah, we literally need
the
people to
nether
just
one.
counter with 10s because people are just getting mad about the all cars. Be nice. There are people that enjoy this style of mapping and this style of play.
This is fun.
I mean, the map started very dank, like very
Yeah.
fast-paced, hectic, and now you're at the desert car, and well, there's not too much going on. So that's
Something
like
tells
what,
me they don't know
what
how
it
to play
breaks
desert
for
car
me.
that well. Oh, I love that. Nice
yeah,
outside
it's
dirt.
nice, yeah.
Okay, I love rally car. I don't care
But
what
there's
people say.
hardly
I love
anything
this car.
happening in the
No,
end
this
here.
Yeah. The
This
coolest
was
part
one
was that
of
outside
my feedback. Yeah.
Mm.
One of my feedback was the fact there is too much difference of intensity between the snow car and the other
Yeah.
cars, which is like snow car part is really intense, really hard, and look at that start. This is like very hard, like going backwards.
It's
And
so
this
tight.
is you have high speed. This is really tight. And for example, with the rally, this is the rally car. This is really wide, and yeah, this is maybe could be a bit better balanced between the cars.
Maybe if the map was full snow, this would have been better, because you kind of put yourself in a odd spot with desert car, because you don't really have those like position or like just tight sectors that you can really build. I think that's really hard. I think with rally that would be a bit easier, but like, desert car feels just very clunky, and you have some smooth turns. And then on rally, of course, you have this turn and also this outside turn, which I really like. This one
I
is really
love
good.
that, yeah.
But
That was it. And
I
from
think if
then on,
this-
it's...
was full snow car, this would have maybe been better.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think that the mapper is very strong on snow car, pretty good at rally, but I feel like they're not like amazing on the other on desert car. So
Just hard to build
I
it, I
think-
guess.
yeah, I think unfortunately they kind of the good old phrase shot yourself in the foot by trying to be a little. But the fact that you try to push yourself and be a little more creative, I do like. So I can't hate him for it, but points wise, yeah, it makes sense to me. 5.94, a little bit lower. Jury was being nice about that one, but it's a little bit harder with the old cars. Give me Canyon card, please. Nadeo, I love that car. Ooh,
Non-copyright music.
okay. I like it. Wow.
Kinda
Wow,
cooked
what,
intro.
Wow.
Wait,
This
what?
is that was a Nadeo intro. That was one of those
What is
that
that?
was what, the song?
No, the start already. I'm overwhelmed by
I
the
love it.
scenery here and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of work with the scenery here.
But bold statements, maybe it comes true, but scenery currently carrying this map.
I think the route's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's still good though. Like this is definitely following the rules in my opinion of track of the day difficulty.
Yeah, the route is. I mean, there's some things going on, but I mean, it goes well with the map, that's for sure, into the concept. Bit undecided about this one,
couple-
to be honest.
I know. I like it. I think it follows every rule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's good, but maybe just not my taste.
And once
I
again,
love
this
the
is
scenery.
inside the stadium. This is
I give it an 8.
like okay with the rules.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
Very detailed scenery. And something as well, which is kind of fun, is the fact you have a side quest with this track. I can reach it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, that definitely confirms my 8 then, or maybe even 9.
We'll have a look.
Pretty cool.
Second time with the GPS.
I think I was a bit too harsh, my first impression, but
Yeah. I mean, Turbo, you and I have been doing so much competitive casting that sometimes the casual appeal of a map I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like sometimes I see like this level of map and I'm like, eh. But like it's still a good level. It's very
it's
balanced
great.
where you can push it as a professional and you can survive it as a casual. You know, I think that's very important when making these kind of maps. And this, to me, could even be a track of the day, even if it doesn't win TM Games mapping discipline. I could see like whoever made this map, please, like if you don't win, still submit it to map review. I think this would be a fantastic track of the day. Even the risky, not hard.
I think
this might be a top 3 contender.
Yeah,
Look
I guess
at
so
the
as well.
Twitch rating. We will see about the jury, but I guess it might be.
Oh, I got a change.
Oh, it's the
This
first.
is top 1.
4.
I was completely wrong with my first impression there, because seeing it for the second time now, as you rightfully said, it looked like a lot of fun to play. So
Yeah.
it was just overwhelming, I guess. So very, very nice map. That's for sure.
Oh, see, I love that. I love that overwhelming feeling. I love that wow feeling. You know, like you're just like you're looking up, you kind of forget to drive the track a couple times. Like when you're first discovering, I have fun with that. Then later on, it's like okay, lock in and learn the dang track. Ooh, look at this stadium. It's a mini stadium. I love that. Again, need the triumphant music to play. But okay. Built right around the letters. Like we are tight packed on those letters.
Let's see.
Oh, I love seeing your car go down the hole. That is silly. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Tight, but
Nice transition
cool.
here to outside dirt.
Curious if we can bonk those trees that are upside down.
Very cool entry.
Sadly, this is a track which got 1 point penalty because of the flags on the grandstands. We asked for mappers to not add any flag or anything representing a country. So this is a 1 point penalty for this map.
Gotcha.
The concept is really fun, but with the organization, we decided to give them 1 point penalty for that.
Yeah, because
Very
no
cool
USA
look.
flag.
Very
I would
cool
do the
look
same
with the
thing,
stadium. It's like a little bit of Mario Kart, but also like Olympic Games vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's so cool.
Yeah, a little
Very
bit.
nice,
Yeah, I like that. We're almost done, folks. We're almost there. I know people are probably, scratching themselves for the RPG, but we're almost there.
Almost there. Almost there.
There will be 6 tracks after this one remaining.
We're almost there, guys. We're almost there.
I'm really looking forward to seeing who made these maps.
Yeah, actually true.
Like we're looking at these, but we don't know who made what. And I'm genuinely interested to see. I'm looking forward to finding out who the mappers were and everything. I gotta say, there again, I know a lot of the mappers that were making maps for this competition, and some of them kind of stood out to me, and some of them I'm kind of like, huh, I haven't spotted them yet. Did they change it up or something?
Oh.
But yeah, I like it. It's simple. Nothing crazy. Yeah, jury given a 4.5, and then the penalty swinging on in there. Yeah, it's a pretty cool map. I like the in stadium, where they make the stadium even smaller.
Yep.
That was cool. If the flags wasn't a penalty, I would say that was pretty sick to do that.
Swift Sand as the next map of the 3 remaining maps left here. Oh, so many transitions at the start. And I think that could have been a harsh gear there. Not sure if you were in gear 2 or 3, I couldn't hear it. But a lot of transitions going on here. Oh my.
Tight on that gear. Yeah, remember when I said sometimes you could just spot the mapper? I'm not gonna vote because I think I know who this map. I think I know the mapper. I recognize a lot of these styles real fast, and even with the scenery, it makes complete sense to me. Yup.
Oh.
They're always a little bit
Can
more
you write in the
simple.
casters chat? I want to see if I know that person. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, nice map. I think there's a bit too much going on transition-wise at the start, but I like the idea. And also transition-wise, scenery-wise, with all the small pool there. Looks nice. Good map, that's for sure. But a bit hectic at the start.
Yeah,
You
a
barely
little
hold the
hectic at
gear.
start.
Yeah, this is kind of hard. Here, you need to be kind of wide.
Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe it's not the person I think it is. Now that I think a couple of the tricks that they put in, you wouldn't do that. Sorry, I'm playing another competition in my head. I'm like, yes, the mapper, like Pokemon style. Who's that mapper? It's Pikachu! That's me right now. Like,
It's
I'm naming
Pikachu!
mappers in my head. Oh, good track overall. But I like it. That's my style of fun. All right?
Yeah,
The
it's
jury doesn't
like-
like it.
I have to be
But I
honest,
like those
all
kind
the
of tracks.
maps looked very fun to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
many
good.
different styles.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? What is
Ooh.
this?
We're on a board. We're on like it looks like we're on a circuit, like a circuit board.
Yeah, like already very creative
Look.
scenery here.
Look
That's
at
for
that.
sure.
That's sick.
What? It's so cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is really impressive. Once again, this is something you can spend many minutes looking at all details in the scenery, and you will see the map is the route is also kind of creative.
Okay. Very unique start as well. That jump into the ramp.
Yeah. Oh, I'm loving this. I want to play this
Feels
track
like
now.
this feels like a royal map. And that's
It feels
I
like
li- I
a
really
mixed
like it.
royal RPG. Link.
Nice transition as well.
Yeah.
And then it turns
Flat,
into a mixed style map,
simple.
like similar to I think 1 or 2 maps that we've already seen.
Whoa.
That's cool. Yeah, nice map.
Ooh, even
Do
clean
you wanna-
gear. Get into that gear 5 before slipping around.
Do you wanna have a look to the scenery? Look at that.
Yes, real quick. Oh, it's so sick.
Yo, that's so cool.
I
And
love that.
once again, this is mostly vanilla, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think it's all vanilla.
Yeah. I think so.
Wow. Very, very well done. I wish I was creative like this.
I wish I
don't see
create
these
something.
things in my head.
I wish I had the patience to create something like that.
Yeah. Amount of times I try to make a map and then I go, nope, and then delete.
This jump feels a bit odd,
I
but
think it's cool.
it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. But the whole start is like, I've never seen something like that. Like it's being done very well on a like competitive even style map, I would say. Maybe a
Yeah.
bit too niche,
Ah.
but I could see that being used in a competition.
I think so. To be honest, this is well, the start is really different than the second part of the map, I guess, but it could be in a competition, in my opinion.
Yeah. I would throw it in there. Maybe the upside down part, not so much, but
Yeah, something is missing in
upside
the
down
end for
is
me.
not that bad. Yeah, I feel like they could have done a little bit more in the end. That's it. That's the only thing I would do. Change something a little bit on the end, and then this would be like a 9 for me. I mean, the scenery though, instantly like sick as hell.
10 out of 10 scenery.
7.61.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scenery is really, really impressive. 4 maps to go, And this is the final map with a penalty, 2-point penalty for this one, because first of all the logo isn't placed at the right place exactly, and I don't remember why. And because you are not driving on all 6 colors as well, only 5.
Someone needs a little lesson with the media tracker and getting that the dang words out of the screen.
By the way, the real AT is 37.747.
Okay. Are there some cuts here, or like you said 37? Like, is it 20 seconds faster, or?
Did you mean to say 37, Tono, or did you mean 57?
47. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
47. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it would have been 47.747.
Yeah.
The Twitch votes right there, because you're gonna get those that really like these weird wonky ones. They get a 7. The ones that don't like it, give it a 4. It was a predetermined vote.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry.
All good.
You're
And
good,
yeah,
you're good.
for example,
I see the...
you are not driving here on the. Needed to drive on the purple one, but well, sadly this isn't the case. So this is a penalty for that.
Unfortunate.
The ending was crazy with the reactor boost. Cool. I like the start though. The small nosedive into the woods. It's really cool.
Yeah. It's so funny watching Twitch chat where like someone would you see like the numbers, they're kind of averaged out, you get it, and then you get that one guy that's on the complete opposite side of the scale where you see like 2, 3, 4, 5s and they're like 10. They must really like these kind of tracks. Also, the amount of arrows there confused the heck out of me there. I would not know what to do because there was 2 arrows that said go right, but you go between the 2 signs of the right arrows. You gotta be careful with your arrows, folks, when you're putting signage up. Please be careful. Yeah, this ending though, a little yuck.
Yeah.
So 3 more maps, I guess. So guys, you think math has not been applied there, but there was a 2-point penalty on the map.
Yeah.
That is getting applied after jury and Twitch vote has been gathered together. Your vote or the vote from the community or from Twitch chat in that way contributes 25% to the total, and the jury vote does contribute 75%. So that's my cause confusion. It would be too easy to read the rulebook, right?
What? Rulebook? Nah. Says every Trackmania player in the world.
But penalty is jury decision. Okay, Twitch chat can also decide on penalties.
That's scary. I don't want to give him that much power. Okay, pretty cool map though so far. Open enough to feel comfortable to learn, but like slightly trickier, I would say. Whoa, slide on in.
Yeah, that's so nice.
We accidentally muted Tono.
Very, very cool.
That.
Yeah, so we're currently figuring it out.
Sorry. Wrong button, but yeah, the
We got him,
scenery
we
is
got him.
really, really impressive.
Yeah, it's so good.
Pretty cool.
And the route as well is really clean, really kinda something we are used to play. but yeah, really clean, well calculated, kinda some original corners as well. So yeah, this is a good one, I guess.
It feels like a track of the day again here, by the looks of it. Maybe with a bit of a competitive touch, but very, very, very clean transitions on this map, and also a lot of them. So, big fan of this map. Very cool.
I like this usage of the logo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, you know, like, again, these were the rules. This is what people were asked to do, is make it around that difficulty. And people like this map here, they nailed it, in my opinion. I think they hit every rule, everything that they were asked for in the map, they hit it. This is someone I would reach out to if I had a map request, for sure, because I feel like every mark was hit perfectly. Good map.
Very nice. Doesn't really have a theme like the ancient or the graffiti.
It's a lucky map too. Look at that.
Yeah, just very nice map. Okay, we have 2 more maps, guys. 2 more, and then we're done. Okay, let's see. Anonymous presents United. Trackmania United?
I would like that.
Wait, where's this map located?
We had our podium for a while.
Where's this map located, or is it just the fog?
I think
this
it's
is
the fog.
the fog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will show you we are well inside of the stadium.
Calm down. It was only 1 snow turn, okay? Wait a bit.
Yes, there will be more.
As soon as you said that, I just see ones. Please, guys, be nice. Other way. Okay. Drift.
Such an okay.
No
Such
slide.
a different style.
Hell.
I really like that.
Oh, these drifts are making me a little worried. I feel very no slidey Neo drifting needed, kind of. Cool.
Look, we are well inside the stadium.
Yeah.
Aha, there it is.
Making it a bit
You
cheap,
see?
of course, with a fog.
I don't know
right?
where's the track.
They
But
accidentally. They shouldn't name this one Fog Machine Broke.
Yeah, could be a good name. What I really like about this track is the fact that the logo, which was the theme of the competition, is really used for the route, and this is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
So I agree with Tarpor in chat. There's hardly any scenery on this map. I mean, the fog is being utilized there very nicely here, but the routes is just, we haven't seen something like that today. Like very tightly packed together, and
Yeah.
I'm a fan. It's good. But for me, then I deducted points. It's a 7.
Yeah, I would even deduct it a little bit more. I'm still a little worried that they're like our calculation issues, drifting is a little tight. These gears could get ugly. You know, again, scenery doesn't need to be too crazy for me, but I would probably give this more a little bit closer to like a 5 or 6, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking about 6 or 7.
Ooh.
So
I was being nice. Jerry said nope.
yeah.
Nope. And this is
All
the
right.
final track.
The final track. Will it knock down the podium? We've kind of locked in that podium since Sector 9 came in. So who knows, folks? Do we like the classic look of a map? Because that's what it looks like this one is. Oh, right onto a booster. Okay. Oh, that's the GPS.
But you still go right up to a booster.
Yeah, you still go right onto the booster. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Already track of the day starts, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kinda hard jump here.
Mm-hmm. Also, this entry's hard with the very tight sausage turn.
Okay. Okay. Okay, using the trees instead of poles. I like that. Sometimes it's a little bit like that scenery decision.
Oh, that was nice.
I like that little hop and skip and a jump. Tight, but good. Ooh.
Oh, that's also clean.
Whoa, clean. Okay, I was a little worried about that one.
But yeah, as Tona already said, I think some of those transitions are quite hard to execute.
Yeah, and some, to To be honest, there isn't many signs. Many gems are kind of blind.
Yeah.
It was really hard to discover, but once you understood the map, you know the path. This is a good map to push.
Yeah, I don't think Twitch chat is going to blow this one out of the water. The map definitely didn't blow me out of the water. It's a cool track. I think it's definitely one of those that I could see myself sitting there playing it for a while. It actually kind of does feel like an old-fashioned black map in a way.
True.
In the campaign.
Just
Like I
without
could
the scenery.
see this. Yeah, like the scenery would be a little bit less. I think there'd be some different mapping choices, but I could see overall relatively close that this would be like an actual black map.
Yeah. Like 22 or maybe even 25, like a final boss map. But it makes a lot of sense. So guys, make sure to get your last votes in. This is the last map, and then we have our results done. They're locked in then.
And as a reminder, when this is all done, it will be added to a campaign. We see your questions. But every map will be added to a campaign in the Team Games Club, and you will be able to play these tracks yourselves, so don't worry.
I think they will be there by tomorrow, I guess.
5.1. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that from the jury. Finishing in the 5.44. Hey, that was fun, though. We got to see some really creative maps. And remember, this were mappers from all across the world doing some maps. But yeah.
So claps in the chat to the mappers.
Yeah. Sector 9 is winning. So what's your guess about the country?
France.
Sector 9.
About
Sector 9.
Looks like a link map.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. No, I don't think it's Link. Oh, I don't know. I
Well, I guess double one. This
Yes.
is France,
it was
led by Link. Link.
Wow.
Sorry, Link of Hating. It's a good map.
Okay,
So
Link actually kind of.
He's one of the best mappers in the game.
No,
And-
I love this. This I didn't recognize a lot of Link's mapping styles, so this is wow. Okay.
Many people contributed to the map, like Link, Novu, and Boomilet for the route. For the scenery, this was Isto, Nitro, and Rocket and Popwet worked on the Easter egg, and Leroy worked on the music, and finally Shum worked on the media tracker.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense now. That's why I wasn't able to pinpoint directly one mapper, because there was so much contribution from the French mapping team. So, hey, that was pretty fun overall. And Tona, thank you for walking us through all those maps. Generally had a lot of fun seeing all the different styles of mapping that we can do. But I think with that, congratulations to France for taking the gold medal for that one. And I know last night I said that this was my last time I was on the screen, because I completely forgot I was going to be doing this section here, but this is officially my last time being on the screen. I promise. I'm done casting Trackmania games. It's been a lot of fun, and what a fun way to end it. I love maps, love mapping and everything. But yeah, I am gonna we should also announce really quickly before we go on break. Can we figure out do you know, Tona, which countries were second and third place?
Yeah, well, I need to remember the maps, but I guess it was Life in
Decline was in second
this
place.
Is Germany.
Yeah,
Germany.
I thought about
Second.
that, yeah.
And third is Chromoforum.
And this is Finland.
Finland, okay.
It's a villa map.
Makes
it's a villa
sense.
map. I
Makes
thought
sense.
about that
Oh, yeah,
when I
villa.
saw that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations to the top three and to everyone else for making the maps. Thank you very much for doing that. I'm going to call it to a break here because I do have to leave, and it's been an honor to cast here on TM Games. So, folks, don't go too far. We'll be right back with an interview on the winners.
Welcome back to the Trackmania games, where we have brought along the mapper of the victorious team in the mapping competition, France, coming out on top. Link, you were in charge of Team France for that. Congratulations, and I mean, well done. I assume you were not the only person who worked on that map.
Yeah, thank you. Really happy. No, we were actually 9 working on the map, so that's why we called it Sector 9, actually. Yeah, we had... I think you showed that we had a side quest, so we had a couple people working on this. We had Popwet and Rocket working on this. We had like 3-4 people working on the route. So Bumilet, Novu, Rocket, and myself, and we had people as well on the scenery. So Histo, who did Blender and items and general shape of the scenery. We had Nitro that did all the rocky and trees and detailed scenery. And we had Shum for the media tracker and Leroy for the custom music. Like, he made the music all by himself. He made all the sound effects. The intro music, he made everything on his own. And he actually made it like very fast. He could make like the music like 1-2 hours. It was pretty impressive to follow what he was doing. So really happy that we could all work together and that we could coordinate well to have a good result. Yeah.
That's incredible. I have to, between, now Sector 9 and then Clair Obscur last year, I mean, it's been a great, last 12 months for French music in video games, and individual people working on that, obviously.
And also, something that, because we didn't link it with the GPS, is that there were some custom sounds during the map, during the play. Like, we go into a cave, there's like some raindrops, cave sounds, and some whoosh sounds with the free wheel, like the whoosh sound, something like this, a couple times in the map. So that added even more to the whole thing.
There is a lot
incredible.
of work, a lot of work,
Yes.
and only 2 weeks to do this map. Do you know how many hours do you spend, the whole team, on this project?
I honestly cannot really say. I think about 100 hours maybe altogether. Because he still spent like a lot of time in Blender, and Nitro spent a lot of time on the scenery. Like, basically the last week it was scenery and media tracker and details only, and they were like all day long on it, every day for like 4 or 5 days. So I think it's like about 100 hours total. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, we took it. I said we took it very seriously. We wanted something that everyone would be happy and proud of. So we took the time and we put the effort. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... Oh. Have we lost Turbo? Turbo? Link, can you hear Turbo? Oh, he's back.
Yes.
Now we can hear you.
I can.
We lost you for a second.
So, of course, like, how do you manage a project like this? Because you have 2 weeks' time. There's 9 people working on this. Do you take turns? Do you share like a version of it? How does it look like? Do you sit in voice? Like, how are you managing a project like this?
At first, we had to find someone that would start the way. So we were like, oh, so who wants to go first? So Novu said, okay, I will go first. So he did something, he dropped something. Then from there, someone else takes it and makes changes and brings more elements. Like from 10 seconds, it becomes 20, then it becomes 30, sorry. But it was pretty slow. Like, after 3-4 days, we had only like 20 seconds of route, I think. And we were like, okay, guys, this is time is pressing. It's hard. So we started joining voice call, like 2, 3, 4 people together, and we worked together like this. Like we gave ideas and we worked together. So it went from this point on. It went way faster. Like we could finish the route from 20 seconds to 50 in one mapping session.
Wow.
And then when the route was kind of done, then I tagged Nitro and I was like, okay, you can go, Histo, you can go as well. So they started doing things and calling together to see what style they wanted for the scenery. And then we were sitting with Leroy as well on voice that he was doing. Maybe we can do this.
Yeah.
And then
sorry,
last
please.
day. Am I
bad.
talking too much?
No. I'm having a lovely time. I'm really genuinely enjoying hearing this. There is other Trackmania going on, though, is the main problem we're running into. I'd love to... listen, I'll find you in a bar at some point in France. I'll track you down. I'll hear all about this in future, okay? I have one final question for you, because, again, you are the winning track. You're one of the top 25. There is going to be the campaign released with all 25 tracks, the top 25 tracks in this event. Did France make a non-anonymous version? Are we going to see a version of Sector 9 that's just covered in French flags for the campaign?
Actually, no. We only had one version so far, and I think we will do like we plan for a few more things to add, and maybe also remove the stadium if it's allowed. So give another vibe, and like cool. a couple signs and couple stuff. But no, we made this version thinking that this was the final version that we really wanted, and so no, not many changes to come now.
Yeah, I mean, awesome. I mean, incredible map. I'm looking forward to playing it myself as well. Is there, you've mentioned all these different elements that went into the map, all the hard work that everyone put in from the French team to make everything happen. I have to ask, is there one thing in particular you're looking forward to seeing how people react to it when they get to play the map themselves? Is it whether that be on the route, whether it is in the scenery, whether it's in those sounds that you talked about that are in there? Is there kind of one element in particular that you're looking forward to seeing people get their hands on and play it themselves?
I think what I like the most about the map is that everything blends together, and the music. Sorry, the music is like a big factor. Thinking that people are not used to have sound effects and custom music on maps nowadays. Like this got kind of lost. Like this was really a big thing in TMU, like 15 years ago or so. So I think people will really enjoy this. I think the map is playing in Cup of the Day, right? So I hope.
Yeah, that's true. I almost forgot. Jesus, Link, you're right. It's gonna be track of the day.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to play it.
So that we play this through Cup of the Day and Track of the Day Hunt will notice the music and the effects, and we'll be like, oh, this is cool and stuff, because that's what we wanted to bring.
Yeah, awesome. Link, thank you so much. Is there any final thing you'd like to say just while we have you here for the interview? Just anyone you want to shout out, anyone you want to say thank you to?
Yeah, well, thank you for my coach and captain for choosing me, and also to all my fellow mappers that worked with me on this, because alone I couldn't have done anything close to this. So I'm not the one to praise, but the whole team, and that's pretty cool. And also thanks to everyone who voted for us, and to the jury, and to the TM Games staff in general, because everyone is doing a really cool job. So thanks, everyone.
Absolutely. Well, Link, you once again, congratulations. Incredibly cool map. I think all of us are looking forward to playing it, except Tona, who's already gotten to play it as part of the jury, presumably, and that seems unfair. I mean, he gets to see all the cool maps early. Tona, thank you for joining us as well. It's been a pleasure having you. Is there anything you'd like to say before we say goodbye to you for the Trackmania Games?
Well, thank you to everyone working on the Trackmania games, the organization, Gear 5, you, the casters, the players, everyone, the mappers, everyone. It was and it still is an amazing event, and it was a really, really good fun to be part of it.
Absolutely. Well, Turbo, you don't get a last word just yet. You're stuck here for a while longer. We'll see you later this afternoon. For now, though, goodbye, Tona. Goodbye, Link. Also, goodbye, Turbo.